I am Liam Bailey, and you are watching Elite Sports TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hey guys, Bunny Shaw here with Elite Sports TV. Make sure you like and subscribe and always tune in.
Too much. We need more players who are going to be more direct towards goal. And Daniel Johnson need to work on that, in my humble opinion. Right? Now, Nicholson and Mikel Antonio, they both cannot work together. Both cannot work together. And the coach have to understand and learn that as quick as possible. Either it's going to be Shaman Nicholson leading the line, or it's going to be Mikel Antonio leading the line. We need wit, brother. We need wit. Our strength is going direct with speed. Play Cephas and play Beckford on one side of the pitch. Either you go play Shaman Nicholson up top, or you go play Mikel Antonio up top. Both of them cannot play together. They kill us in transition. We need to have pacey winger. That is our strength. Play to our strength. Now, Damian Lowe. Oh my God. Nana, you is a good player. But you have to know when to tackle, because big important game, Nana, we're going to need you. We need you a man we are going to tackle. But it's not every time as a midfielder you need to tackle. You don't need to tackle all the time, Nana. Sometimes you have to use the head. Sometimes you have to set up player, set up chop. Run side of the players, you don't need to make the tackle. Now, when you make an early tackle, you leave us behind the ball. You understand? But people, for me, the game was terrible. The game was terrible. And again, you continue to see the individual effort, the individual talent in this Jamaican team. Now, Cephas, my brother, you have to work on your final touch. Cephas, listen to my brother. If you want to be one of the most deadly wingers in CONCACAF, know when to pass, know when to shoot, know when to jiggle. You do everything right, but your final touch, your final pass, that is what is letting you down, Cephas. So that is where you need to step up your game. You understand? That is where you need to step up your game, Cephas. And for me, viewers and subscribers, I am super excited the way we will start the World Cup qualify. Last World Cup qualify, guys, you guys forgot what happened. We play well against Mexico. We leave without a point. We come and play against Panama. We lose. We start off the campaign with 1 point from 2 games. Now, this campaign, we start to get the rhythm. We start to get the confidence. We win 3 points in the bag. 3 from 1 game. So all me I say to the fans, yes, the performance wasn't the greatest, but we're not supposed to kill the players and kill the coach. We can constructive critique the team. All right? So, viewers and subscribers, big up on yourself. I appreciate you. Now, let us talk about what we can work on. Go ahead, Francis. I hear you want to say something. You can pick up.
No, it's okay. Go ahead. Coach, go first.
Coach, what we need to improve on going forward? What are some of the things that we need to improve on and stuff?
Our ball possession, and when we win the ball, our ability to attack immediately instead of going negative balls. You understand that? We had opportunities to go forward after we turned them over in the midfield and in defense. And instead of that, we put the pressure on our defense rather than turning and put the pressure on the opponent's defense. You understand? It's something that's a fundamental flaw with this Jamaican side. We don't know how to knock the ball. We don't know about the ball as a team, as a unit. We don't set up the Brazilian triangle. We don't set up the triangle and then go from the triangle to the first option, second option, third option, to the fourth, fifth, and sixth option. We don't attack in groups of 5 or 6 or more. We didn't string together 5 or 6 passes, in an attacking manner. You understand? We're lacking, and everybody beat me when I criticize. But it's if you can look at this match and say Jamaica is on its way up to the World Cup and all that. This is Dominican Republic we struggle with here tonight. You understand that? Dominican Republic. They're known, what are they known for? What's their number 1 sport? Baseball. There are more people in the Major League Baseball in America than any for such a small island. about 30% of the damn Major League Baseball is Dominican Republic players and things like that. So their best athletes not even playing soccer. You understand that? And then give me all one time. We are not. I keep saying the thing. We have to build towards an ultimate goal. We have to build not only the individual play, but play as a unit. And we're not doing that. We don't attack as a unit, and then we don't defend as a unit. And then when we're killing the game off, or we came out of shape, fullbacks going up to try to look for score ball, all we have to do is kill off the game. I see the shape not there, the proper shape, things like that. That's why I have to criticize. And everybody said, I would never just shut my mouth because everybody want to feel good about the situation. That's not me as a coach. I'm always fixing the thing. If you understand that, if they call me a perfectionist, so be it. But we're never going to be perfect, but we're going to come damn close.
Okay, fair enough. Francis, you want to go?
Yeah, definitely. The link-up play. I agree with you when you were giving your breakdown just earlier, Ryan, where you said you can't play Antonio and Shamar Nicholson together. I agree 100%. Both ball stoppers in terms of either Mikel's going to be a holding forward or you're going to have Shamar Nicholson being the holding forward. Because the coach tried to put Mikel Antonio into the midfield. It didn't really work. It was too slow. The movements, the holding up of the ball, that forward play in the midfield, it doesn't work because you need to knock and move the ball. And I agree with you. So it's either you're going to play Cephas and Antonio together, okay, and then bring on Shamar Nicholson with Dixon for more pace, more activity, or you're going to start the game out like that. I preferred the way they played in the second half versus the way they played in the first half. The first half, it was a lot of 60-40 balls in the air. They got to work on that. They got to put the ball on the ground, knock the ball around in shape, move in their triangles, move the ball, especially to the wing. The coach made another mistake to me by bringing Dixon and putting him on the inside. If you watch him play in the JPL, he plays on the outside. He needs a player that needs space so he can be exciting. He needs space so he can try to explode and explore some of the skill sets that he has. It doesn't work when he's on the balls at his foot. He needs to be moving and explosive and stop and turn. And now that gives Shamar Nicholson an opportunity to make a run. You know what I mean? On that side of the pitch. So that's how I look at it. Hold on 1 second. That's how I look at it. And to finish it up, they gotta trust each other. The coach has to put in the players that he feels is working the right way. So what are they doing on the training pitch? Because if they're not making short passes in close quarters, the 60-40 balls in the air, I'm not with it. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I really can't beat him for the Dixon thing because Dixon came in as a injury sub for or even if Shamar Nicholson was cramping. And he already put Beckford on that wing. You understand that? He just substituted Beckford. That's Beckford position also, right? So normally, so you can't really, he's out of position now. Somebody has to play out of position because you know what? Or unless you can Beckford play inside.
I'd put Beckford on the inside. I think Dixon is more exciting. And play him on the right side because that's where he played most. I mean, he played all over the pitch, but play him on the right side. Put Beckford on the inside along with Antonio, so there's a little bit of pace with a little bit of experience there. You're saying?
Yeah. So that's not the key thing to me. The key thing to me is the fact that I don't know what goes on in training camp in Jamaica and Reggae Boys camp, and they have until the Copa America and a whole month to get to play a system of play where they can knock this ball around and maintain possession after defending and winning the ball and be able to counterattack properly and look organized doing it. You have too many players. Mikel Antonio doesn't have the foot skill to come back into like a false nine, coming down and play with the ball. He's not that kind of forward. He's not that kind of player. And why you ask him to do those kind of things? He's not good with his back. With his feet on the ground, take on multiple defenders and beat them like that. I think he uses pace and power to get past these defenders most of the time, not his skill.
Most definitely. Right.
Go on, Trevor.
Yeah. So for me, guys, I understand all of you guys' frustration and stuff, and you have to remember a lot of new players coming into the team. So sometimes I don't understand the fans. I don't know what they want. We see the team get hit with injury before. the squad call up. I will call in a lot of new players. Guys, let us appreciate what we get. We get 3 points. That's the most important thing. And we'll focus on the next game. Yes, we have more things to improve on. Yes, we see that Mikel Antonio and Shaman Nicholson cannot work together. It could have been a much better game. We could, if Cephas was better with him decision, we win this game easily 3-4-0. If Bobby Reed scored that penalty, it could be a different total game. I don't understand where so many people with the beating and the negative and all that. I don't like it, people. I know me. I have to tell you guys the honest truth. You understand? We have to appreciate, brother. We have to understand where we're coming from. You understand? So many injured players coming into this one. Like, come on, man. People, be like, come on, a World Cup, we people. We're going to need a squad. We're going to need everybody together. Appreciate, remember, we hit with a lot of injured. We hit with a lot of injured coming into this one. But people have 931 of you guys on Intense Sports. Unbelievable. Appreciate all of you guys' love and support. Appreciate it. People, stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Carla, just give me a minute. Come on.
Brian, I can't agree with you on some of those things you said. And I'll tell you why. You said we must challenge you on here. And I'm here to challenge you on this right now. I'm never going to be okay with mediocre. I don't want there to be a situation where you have a system that is not set up for if you do get injured, because that's a part of life, injuries. And life things happen. But hold on. I don't want to keep being like, oh, whew, we won 1-0 against Dominican Republic. Man, let's just be happy. Of course, we're excited for Jamaica to get the 3 points. Of course, we're excited for Jamaica to get one close to the World Cup. But this shouldn't be a, oh my God, we got injuries, so we can't, we're going to fall apart. The system and infrastructure has to be there so that everybody plug and play. This is what we're doing. We're not new to this. We should be true to this. But every time we're so new to, oh, we made it 1 point. Whew, Jesus, that was close. Like, we can't do that the whole entire way and expect to make an impact on world football stage. It's not going to work.
No, I understand where you're coming from. I'm not saying the fans are supposed to criticize the team, but I'm saying key players is out. We have Demarai, we have Ethan Pino, we have Whisper, we have Bobby, we have Leon Bailey. We have so many key pieces out. Nobody.
The way I said, the man them not hungry enough. The man them not hungry enough to step up. When an opportunity comes, you got to step up. This is where you show that you belong there.
Listen.
Hold on. I have a call in nearly 6 minutes. Hold on. I have a call in nearly 6 minutes. Viewer, I understand so what? Hold on, man.
One player on Dominican Republic, you said stand out that you take on your team. Name me the one player in Dominican Republic.
I don't think none of them that grab your attention.
Anyway, okay.
Dakasta, you have your point, brother. Me not worry with your point. Listen, Rano. We can challenge each other in Dakasta. Be patient, no man. Come on, man. You are the bigger man on the show. Are you supposed to lead with control it and control yourself?
Yes, because you're not seeing the thing as clearly as I see the thing.
Yeah, me not say no Dakasta, but me not. Carla, welcome to the show. Let me just get into some of the Carla them. Quick, Carla, welcome to the show.
Blessings, right?
Blessings.
Your panelists. You hear me clearly?
Yes, man. Go ahead, man. Give us.
All right. So let me just take away the positives that I've seen from the game.
Yes, sir.
And the strength. Our defense has improved tremendously. There was total defensive formation for most of the game. So if we rank it out of 5, I give them 4 out of 5. I saw where we formed that back shape view where Hector stepped back. So whenever they're moving the ball around, we're not in that straight line anymore. Now, in terms of set plays, they have defended the set pieces really, really well, with the exception of the first corner that we conceded. But outside that, the defense is putting up great shape. And we usually knock out Grimson about defensive shape, but now he's getting it. So that's a big positive. Next positive, we played the width very well, especially attacking on the left, on Cephas' side. Now, he was really effective down the flank. Yes, we know that he needs to, especially his passing lane, he needs to pass sometimes. But Cephas played really well. And yes, there stage when he took on individuality and he could have passed the ball, especially on one occasion or 2 occasions. But he was the one who created all of those golden opportunities. Not talking about Bobby Reed definitely passed the ball from deep, but he created that first goal opportunity, which we have to give him props. The second chance, with the penalty, he was the one who created that again. And the option that he could have passed, yes, so we're not going to knock it. It was a very good display. I think he was one of our best players attacking. Now, I want to say something that I heard Coach where Francis and Coach mentioned about Mikel Antonio and Shamar Nicholson. Yes, we do agree that we don't have the ideal system yet. But think of it this way. Mikel Antonio is our best player who can play that false nine role. And let me tell you why. We're knocking Mikel Antonio, but from what I saw, let me tell you how effective Mikel Antonio was. You know, our midfield is our problem, our biggest problem. The coach spoke about that before the game. Now, when we look at DJ turning and spinning the ball around, Nana run out of position, even though he break up some tackles, it created an overload in our midfield. So Mikel Antonio had to drop into that false nine role to help support. So what he did when Demarai was attacking, he actually dropped, when we're attacking, he dropped into that false nine role to draw out Demarai central defense. And he did that. When we're now in attacking position, he also does that. Because what he does is to step forward to help out the midfield. We're just using statistics, but we're not seeing the eye tests. Because he does a lot of work here to help support our midfield. Because DJ had a terrible game, and as much as low break up a lot of tackles, he also was out of position. And had it not been for Mikel Antonio, who stepped in to provide that support, would have been a big problem. Notice Demarai didn't get to pass a ball through the middle mode and such. Next thing, what Mikel Antonio did when he stepped and draw out the centre backs, he created that open space for our attacking line. So that is when Cephas gets so much width on that side, and he was able to get into that half space, get into the box. So Mikel Antonio played really, really well. What people are doing, they're looking at a Mikel Antonio playing for West Ham and he's rolling West Ham. It's a different role he's now playing in the team. Yes, they might say he doesn't have the legs, but he has that good ability to play that. There's no other player in the team right now that can play the false nine role better. Yeah. Now, my suggestion in terms of weaknesses now, I'm going to allow the coaches to speak. When DJ is spin and turning the ball, there are two occasions where he's always looking to pass the ball on the left side, that is Bobby on Bobby Reed's side, or and he forgets what's his name, Trevon. Trevon was running in that passing lane on the right hand side. On two occasions, I saw that in the first half, wide open, didn't pass the ball because he's spinning and turning. But remember, of all our games that we have played so far, yes, Demarai ranked lower than us, but the truth to be told, Demarai has improved. But I love our defensive shape for the most part. I love how we attack down the line. I like the fact that Mikel Antonio played that false nine role well. I'll listen and hear what coach has to say about that.
Say that one more time, the last part.
He said what you have to say about that because he break it down to you.
You mean the Mikel Antonio?
No, the game in perspective, everything we just said.
No.
I'll go first. Okay.
First of all, I rate Mikel Antonio. When I criticize the use of Mikel Antonio more like a false nine, coming back into the midfield now, and then with his back to go, I have to turn and dribble these skillful man. That's not his game. That's not Mikel Antonio's game. Mikel, technically, his foot skills are not that for him to do that kind of thing. So you're asking him to do a lot. You understand that? What he's up top, running that defense, running pressure and things, that's when he's at his best. You understand that? And they were on the action upper zone and against a lot of his strengths. That's why I said about Mikel Antonio. I like Mikel Antonio as a player, I respect him and things like that and rate him. But once again, we are not playing football as a team.
All right, Coach, if I may answer to that.
Yes.
Based on our midfield four that we play today in the 4-4-2 formation, and sometimes we're playing at 3, wouldn't you agree that of our two midfielders there, DJ and Low, because of the fact that they're out of position, that's why we didn't see Mikel as much in the attacking third as much as possible, because he had to come back and fill that space. Remember, the role of a false nine is to actually drop back deep, create that triangle attack, and open up, give the center back of the opposing team the pressure to come and press it. They open the wide lane. So he did a pretty good job. Think about it.
Yeah, no, but you're asking a policeman to do the job of a fireman. Let's get a policeman to be a fireman to be a fireman.
Question to you. Question to you.
A two coach attacking. A two coach attacking in Costa. Oh, so listen.
Costa. Question to you. Who else in our national setup right now could play that for line job?
Right, everybody healthy and available now?
Yes.
Including Leon Bailey and Whisper and everybody else that's not Demarai Gray and all these people. You understand? It's a different team. Yeah. When, listen, everybody else in the world is serious about them football. You understand that? And we don't. I'm up here now. And all my Mexican Spanish friend them want to fire the coach. They said the coach already fired. Them said the coach Lozano already got fired because these other football are serious about the football, and then call the coaches.
I tell you already some of the business about them people. They better. We are talking about Jamaica, brother.
There you go. These are the people.
We are talking about Jamaica, brother. You ever make comparison, bro?
Don't do that. We
are talking about Jamaica, brother. Jamaica.
No, Ryan, you can't do that. You can't frame the conversation like you want it framed. I tell you, you have this to make us too big for this coach. We're too big. Too big players. Too big everything. And we see it match after match. It's the 10th match in a row now. Not building. Coach, let me ask you one question. Ask you a question then. What question?
Hold on, man. Let me ask you a question, Costa.
Coach, here we ask the coach. As Randy said, don't change the goalposts. Answer my question. Which player we have now in the national setup can play the false 9 role better than Michelangelo?
I will play Dixon before I play him up here, because he doesn't have the foot skill. Why you have a bomb peg into a square hole?
So you tell me, say you play Dixon as a false 9 over Michelangelo.
Everybody that's available to Jamaica right now that have the foot skill, have the finishing of everything, everything, can go back in the midfield, knock, come out in the midfield with speed and pace, and then yeah, that's what I said. He asked me who is, and I gave him a name.
All right, so you use Dixon. All right. I want to ask you a question. Did you look at the statistics for tonight's game, Jamaica versus Demarai, and see how many duels? All right. When you get a chance, you're going to see the number of duels that Mikel Antonio won. Aerial duels, as well as attacking duels, as well as breaking up those.
I'm not criticizing Mikel Antonio. I'm just saying we use him wrong today.
All right, fine. You say we use him wrong. So you wanted us to use him where?
Well, he's a front runner. You understand?
So based on the team that we have, knowing the deficiency of our midfield,
there you go. Get to the heart of the problem. Instead, no, you mangle the forward line to fix what's wrong in the midfield. Ridiculous.
So, coach, hold on. Did you listen to Coach Alprin's interview on Statistical? The man admitted the fact that Jamaica has a challenge with camps. Central attacking midfielders. We have a lot of wingers, but we have a challenge. So currently, that's why he's recruiting and trying to get better midfield players. But at present, he did not want to run any risk tonight. So he used the more experienced players within the team in the setup.
Okay.
And he knows that.
We need more colours.
When I don't have a central midfielder, right? I don't have a midfield general, right?
Yes.
Instead, I know make the system, the tactics of the match, which means tiki-taka at certain areas, solve the problems for you rather than bypassing it totally. This coach doesn't do that. There's no adjustment being made. There's no growth happening. I don't know, just defend this man game after game, and I cannot be honest with myself. I'm praising the man for this mediocre performance, less than mediocre performance, and embarrassing performance here. Dominican Republic, you're supposed to box them 3, 4, 5-0. That's how much superior player we have over them. But we don't have the system, and you can't see that.
All right.
I'm tired.
Coach,
anyway, Carl, make your last point. Can have run leave him? Have to take our next one. Yeah, make your last point.
This is my last point. Ryan, Coach Acosta. We did not get a 5-6 goal results. However, let me just break down a few things for you. One, Jamaica made 427 passes compared to Dominica 337. That's almost 100 more passes. Jamaican passing accuracy was 81% compared to Denmark 70, and Denmark are better ball controllers. We had 56 possession of the ball game. We dominated the ball game in every angle. No, I'm simply saying to you, say, coach, do not just look at Denmark and think that they're walkover side. They have made many strides, and the result was not what we want in terms of goal, but defensively, we played better each time we have played in the last 3 games. On the left side, this is some promises. In that position where Shamar Nicholson played, he played really, really well. So all I have to say is to sing praises to our Grimson. Yes, we have areas to work on, but it's not as bad as how you make it, man.
What is Dominican Republic world ranking? What is Dominican Republic world ranking?
Hold on, coach. May I make it go again? Coach, just remind the people them the stats a while ago now. Just remind the people.
All right.
Because the people them appreciate where we're coming from. Remind the man them about the stats.
So that is why I'm bringing facts here. So let me tell you exactly what I'm getting from Sky Sports and ESPN Sports. So Ryan, I'm going to make sure that your program maintains its credibility. So I'm not just giving numbers. All right. Shots on shots. Jamaica took 12 shots. Dominican took 6 shots. We had 2 shots on target. Denmark had 1. We had 56 possession while Denmark had 44. 428 complete passes compared to Denmark 327. 81% pass accuracy we had. Denmark had 77. We committed 14 fouls. Denmark committed 17. 4 yellow cards each. No red cards. 2 offside each. We got 3 corners. Denmark got 5. So I'm saying to you, attackingly, we had 6 more shots than Denmark. Right? We also missed a penalty.
Okay, may I speak?
Listen, one last thing. One last stat. Ryan, listen to this. We won 83% of our tackles. We had 1 save each. We had 10 interceptions. Listen to this. We had only 1 block when Denmark had 5. So we were attacking them. So you can go ahead, coach.
All right. What is Dominican Republic world ranking?
They rank 150.
Say it one more time.
They rank 150.
And where's Jamaica ranking?
We're rank 55.
Okay. So almost 100 spaces ahead of them, right? You think we're on par with Dominican
Yeah.
Republic or better than them?
All right, so listen, let me ask you by answering your question this way. I'm going to ask you a question. Coach Lacosta, we're reasoning here.
Relax, man.
Just saying, you're answering a question.
Just relax, Lacosta, man. Relax.
No, man, don't do that, man. Don't do that, man.
Just relax, man.
Question.
You shout, bro. You shout. Relax.
You keep jumping on me. I can't deal with that. I'm not okay.
Just relax, man. Just relax, Lacosta. Man, this is what I don't like with the man. The man don't like respect other people, brother. Him love shout after people, and when you tell himself to just relax, the man think we are vexed. Man, just relax, no, brother. Him and the man have a conversation. The man now shout, brother. Just relax yourself, man. Cha. Quiet, Carl.
I respect Coach Acosta. I respect you a lot, and I respect when you speak. But you know, one of the things I want to say to you, I'm going to answer your question.
He's not here now. He's gone. Him gone.
Right, I want to answer his question. I want to answer his. Maybe just drop off. I don't think you'd be that disrespectful to just jump off the program like that.
Nah, man. Just go on with your point, because I don't know if you're coming back.
All right. My question is this, is that I wanted to answer his question, you see, by posing a question to him. I wanted to ask him what was Saudi Arabia ranking when they played against Argentina in the World Cup. Argentina going into the World Cup, they ranked in the top 10, Ryan. Saudi Arabia had ranked way down in 70th position.
Coach.
The point I'm making? So, in other words, Argentina ranked 5 times better or 10 times better than Saudi Arabia at the time. So, yes, ranking plays a lot, but at the same point in time, the match is played on the day.
Coach.
And yes, sir.
Respectfully, and I'm gonna say it to Ryan too, respectfully, I would like for us to play up to the competition and not down to the competition. Simply.
So I have a question for you, Francis. What were in analyzing this game?
They play down to the competition.
We played down to the competition. All right.
Absolutely, in a big way.
All right. And why do you say
Carla, me have to run the play now, Carla. Me have
Yeah,
to run
take
the
another call. Yeah, I'll answer after.
a lot of people, yeah?
Take it offline. I'll answer.
Yeah. Bridget, me try to respect that Costa, but the man just too thin skinny, man. All me tell the man just relax, stop shout off for the people, them, brother. Cause you see when them do them thing and the people them go at him, he must say me not protect them. Me not protect him.
Yeah, I know.
Like, just show the man them respect, my brother, man. And him love talk about me and talk over him, brother, because me give me enough time to talk, man. People, hit the like button, people. I have over 1,000 of you guys in the chat. Hit the like button. Big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. Prophecy Sports, big up yourself. Enough respect, man. Spain Town Badness, big up yourself. Flex, big up yourself, brother. Ball kick out 90, big up yourself, brother. Enough respect, man. Appreciate all of the people them down in the comment section. Flavor Max, welcome to the show. Good evening. Hold on there. Go ahead.
Everybody, right?
Yep. Good evening. Yes.
I want to give and put some respect on Coach Dacosta some more. Because I'm going to tell you this, right? You see, Coach Dacosta, very good as a person who is seeing the game in a different way. And he's a different analyst. Some people analyze the game with a biased eye. Coach Dacosta is not a yes man. And nothing with Coach Dacosta saying now say wrong, you know. Maybe he is a little bit harder to please than everybody else. But Coach Dacosta is not wrong. That caller is seeing the game with a biased eye. Ray Charles could see that Mikel Antonio was adding little to nothing to the game. He was playing in a timberland. That is facts.
I agree with that.
Mikel Antonio was playing in water. He was turning back the ball. He was slowing up the play. He was not effective in the play. He's talking about false nine. We don't have to play with false nine. All we needed was another winger and play the striker that is in form. Mikel Antonio can be benched, not because he played in the Premier League, but play the player who is on form, which is Boza. And we were effective on the wings. So why not get another winger and take out Mikel Antonio out of the game? Now, let me tell you this. Cephas, yes, he did a lot of things wrong, but he was the most effective and our best player by far. And that tells you everything you need to know about the game. If it wasn't for Cephas, it would have been an ugly stalemate. I couldn't see where the goal was going to come from outside of Cephas. Yeah. I am telling you, Ryan, now, still have to, the panelists say, respectfully, you don't play down to the opposition, you play up. And we were playing to the opposition level. Come on, as Mr. Dacosta said, we rank 50 something, they rank 150. You have to put that into consideration. The competition is going to get more difficult from here.
Yeah, but Flavor Max, Flavor Max, yes. I agree with Dacosta. I agree with some of the thing, you know. I not beat down the man, you know. I not beat down for the man opinion. All me I say, Bridget, you always a ball for me protect you. Just be patient and stop shout and like when you get where you want, you just flare up. No, you make me look for you different, brother. You have to control yourself, brother.
Yeah, he have to control himself because he asked the caller a question and the caller go around the question, you know. Because the caller think he was winning that coach off battle, but he wasn't. It's just because people watching the game with a biased eye. We weren't effective. Listen, if it wasn't for Cephas' speed, Ryan, Cephas was involved in all of our dangerous play and goal scoring attacks. Take Cephas out the game, off the field, and what we have left, an ugly stalemate.
Yeah, and that is where the coach need to work on and improve on that.
Yep.
But at the same time,
Exactly.
bro, I can look at it and say, bro, we just a come off a 3, we played 4 games. The last 4 games we played, we did well, right? In the Nation League and thing. The man keep on missing big key players and nobody no look at the facts. Him keep on a fair change player, brother.
Ryan, that's the job of a coach. It doesn't matter. It matters, but it doesn't matter. Your job as a coach is to make sure you put the best product on the field, what you have.
I agree with that. But it's hard for Bill up.
Ryan,
It's hard for Bill up, bro.
No, Ryan, I'm going to tell you this. And that is why, because you are and you will miss players, that is the reason why it is important to have a system. So when you miss players and player come in and just drop in the system. But if you don't have a system, what am I going to drop in? Individual players. Something you don't even have to know the player like that. Once you have the system, it makes it easier for you to make the transition.
Yeah.
That's why a system is important and style of play. Now, Coach Da Costa is a good person to have on a panel because everybody cannot see the game one way. And nothing Coach Da Costa said is wrong. Him just analyzing the game a different way. No, we don't have to play with no false nine. Why the caller keep on talking about false nine? We don't have to play with false nine. We have a striker who is on farm.
Brother, me tell the people them this, brother. Either the coach, this is where the coach need go win over a lot of people. Him have to be brave. Him take too long to make decision. Meaning, who you want to play as a lead striker? Is it Boza or is it Mikel Antonio? You have to drop one of them.
That's where you have the dilemma. And that's where he have to earn his strike now, because guess what? You have an informed player who is scoring for you, and then you have a Premier League player. Who do you go with? You know, I make the tough decisions and go with both. No, play the informed player.
Yeah. All right.
We don't look good with 2 strikers. We don't need 2 strikers. We don't need a man to play with water boat to hold up the play. We don't need that. Bowser can't do that.
Big up yourself, Flavor.
Big up yourself, Flavor, man. Thank you very much for all of the guys, all of the people in down the comment section.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. And thing. Appreciate it. People, we have over 1,000 of you guys in the chat. We are here on Intense Sports, the big bad Intense Sports. I tell you guys, hit the like button. Let's get the video to 1,000 likes, people. All right? Please hit the like button. Appreciate all the donors, them. Minzy, big up yourself for your donation, and also big up to Mosif for your donation. All right? Please, my beg you, hit the like button. Carla, welcome to the show.
Yeah, good night. Really appreciate the work what you are doing. Big up to the panelists and big up to the money man.
Send it to me by WhatsApp.
Me really rate Francis, you know. That this a man that speak. It's like a man that talk to me star. So me never go there for the topic too long. But everything Francis I say, I look for the game with an unbiased opinion. And why must I have facts, isn't me? Because Antonio, to me, I feel like a game, feel like we team top heavy. Isn't me? And the coach needs to put the right players in the right places, isn't me? When I beat the coach, may accept the win. The team never play good. Dominican Republic is not a team where we're supposed to just score 1 goal point. I understand why the fans them upset. But may I look positive to the next match them, because the coach go draw from this and understand say certain players are in the wrong position, isn't it? So just my analysis for the game. Team play poor. To me, Bobby Reid is always consistent for Jamaica. To me, Daniel Johnson too tired. For me, Cara Anderson is a phenomenal player. To me, young then for give him a chance. And I feel like you can't beat Cephas with any idea and provide a winning goal. So that's just my piece, isn't it?
Yeah, man. All right, big up yourself, Carla. Enough respect, man. We'll keep the Carla them short and fast. Go ahead.
Big up yourself, Carla. Big up yourself, man. 100%. You listen, you got to look at the game for what you want to see, the best product on the field, man. At the end of the day, we want the results, but we don't want these results to come at a what? How do I want to call it, Ryan? At a like counter attacking and an individual player do an individual thing and happen. You want it to be a link up play. You know, there was no like danger in front of goal in this game for me. No danger. I didn't feel like the Dominican Republic goalkeeper felt danger at all, apart from the few times when Cephas was running at him. Other than that, there was no danger. That goalie was back there chilling. Go ahead, Carla.
Carla, welcome to the show. Good evening.
Evelyn. Just to say one few thing, because when you look, the caller that called earlier on first with DaCosta before he get upset and come off the live, DaCosta wasn't saying nothing wrong, but he's straying from the point what the next caller was trying to say. They said the change of where Antonio play a false nine, the people is making it look like say Antonio start as a false nine in the game. That wasn't how the game started. The coach adjust that in game when the water break take. If you guys never see, when him call Shamar Nicholson and Antonio at the sideline when the water break, that's where the change make. Because why? Two person was making two errors in the middle of the field. Johnson and Eda stated a play out of position. If you guys was seen out of position, so man realize him have to call in, pull one striker and use one forward up. At the end of the day, if you never play false nine, I would Antonio up there I receive the goal about the scoring. So them not realize the man play him start play the man out of the position in the middle of the game when the water break start. It's a game transition, in-game transition, and them never say that. The man never start that way from. No, we are telling start that way. No, we are. So the man will explain first, the man speak exactly what's going on in game. And the man wasn't speaking from a bias perspective. He just attack what happened in game, because in game the change make in game right at the water break.
Big up yourself, caller.
Brian, big up yourself, because Brian need that the game, you know. Enough respect, Brian. Respect, man. Appreciate the support. See you for home here, sir.
Far. Up, my G.
Yeah. Big up yourself, caller. Go ahead, Francis.
Hold on. You have to big up the people and put something on the board, man. They got the board shaking. You big up the people yet?
Yeah, man, I did something for you, brother.
Oh, know yourself, man. Big up the board.
Big up all the people down in the comment section. I'm going to get to it, man. Carla, welcome to the show.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Ryan.
Blessings, man. Good afternoon.
Yeah. People have to understand, you know, if they track back in our history, you know, Jamaica first win in the 90th campaign qualifying was against Suriname and it was 1-0. So back to back in our aggregate in 2-0. So no wonder if people then did not go carve Rennie Simone's head because we qualify. So in by Jamaica standard, Jamaica should have given Suriname 4-0 back then, but we end up qualifying. So people feel really track back. I don't really criticize the coach too much because if you understand, say the match goes back to 3:30 and we have missed key players. That me have to say.
All right, big up yourself, Carla. Enough respect, man.
Yeah, definitely big up yourself. But you can't be a lot of ifs because I've heard an old person say one time, if was a fifth.
Give me a minute there. Deal with the super. Read them out. Here come. Just give me a minute.
I got you. If was a fifth, then we'd all be, we'd all be a little drunk. But definitely it's not about an if situation. But big up to the super chat. Doing Ryan a look solid with the super chat at chess. $10 donation. Thank you for the win, boys. Just a few tweaks in the next games ahead. Can't wait to see the Copa squad again. Thank you, boys. A win will complement the flag and the country. Big up to at chess for the $10 super chat. Kamali Minzy definitely dropping $10 on the board with the super sticker. Moses said bless $49.99, dropping something on the board. Moses with the bless for the super chat. Definitely appreciate. Well, Ryan appreciates that. And keep up the good work at L Forbes. Keep up the good work at L Forbes. Thank you for your $4.99 on the board. Appreciate it. People, smash the like button. Hit the like button. Like up the channel right there next to Sports Star. Go over there. Subscribe. Like up the content. Appreciate each and every one of you that reach out and comment or subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, Francis.
Yeah, man. You mute up. Your mic gone.
Hold on.
There it is. You're back.
Big up the teacher, just a forward in and Sherman Scott. Big up yourself and thing. All right. Sorry about that, people. People, make sure say when you go check out Francis' channel, people. Him talk about Reggae Boy. So I want the people to click on the link, subscribe to him channel. New Reggae Boy supporter on the block when it come on to vlogging. Not overall vlogging. So make sure say on click and subscribe to Francis. If you don't want to see Francis more and thing.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Carla, welcome to the show. Good evening.
Francis. Yeah, I'm sure right of the sentiments of the guys. But you know, one thing we take out of the game, bearing in mind, so we have all of those injuries. Because I think the coach cannot try something, and you know, to see when the players them come back. You know, so if Daniel Johnson was just a little bit more effective in terms of him passes, because even though the earlier caller come on and them list out some stats in terms of the 400 and odd passes, you know, 100 of those passes from Daniel Johnson was a back pass, you know. And I think, my honest opinion, based on what I watched the game, if he was just a little bit more moving the ball forward, just a little 10%, 15% more, a lot of the game would have opened up more, because sometimes we get some passes into the midfield. If he would just once turn and look forward, you know, the right back was outside, sometimes the left back was outside, sometimes Cephas was outside, and that would have eliminated person like Mikel Antonio coming into the midfield to get the ball. So yes, it's not a good performance, but yes, we won. But also, I honestly believe that if Daniel Johnson did just play the ball a little bit more faster and a little bit more forward than backward passes, the game would have been about 20 to 25%.